All right, we are live. We are live now. I'm not going to rush you, so don't worry. But I'm going to be as fast. I've removed all the unnecessary talk from my slide. I've removed all the unnecessary talk from my slide so that we can meet up. And then, for those of you that are not on the good side of the team, if you are not, see, if your team is not this team, don't know what you are doing. All of you that are doing Arsenal, doing Baka, you know what happened to Baka yesterday. But that's not why you're here. So that all these female techies should not be like, these people is bored, they want to do, they don't know what they are doing. So please, good evening. My name is Goodness, Head of Operation at Dataforte. Please type in your name and then where you are dialing from. Let me know people that I'm saying. Type your name and where you are dialing. We are doing this for just 2 minutes. It's not too much. All right, 2 minutes. Your name and then where you are dialing from. Your name and then where you are dialing from. Your name and where you are dialing from. All right, this is Tomin. That's Tomi Bolanle from Abuja, Port Harcourt. All right, let's go. All right, so you can keep typing your name, typing your name, typing your name. All right, so Lawrence from Lagos. Lawrence from Lagos. Atulu Augustine. I can see you. Antonia from Anambra. All right, so let's quickly start as fast as possible. Those that will come late, we come and join the recording. All right, let's do like that. So one thing about tech is I posted something that Obina Michael from Lekki. Michael, our office is very close to you at number 42 Saka Tinubu, Victoria Island. All right. So that's by the side. I posted something about one of our students. Yesterday, a student of ours came to the office, narrated how he ventured into tech. And then he narrated how he ventured into tech from us because he's a student, a cybersecurity student, and how he just got a new job. That good news alone that good news alone is all you need to know that you are doing the right thing. All right, it's all you need to believe that you are already doing the right thing. Okay, so when I mean your journey into tech excellence starts here, we have students making $20,000 in a year. We have students doing in a year, not in a month. You know, this is not Ponzi scheme now. You can do that in a month, depending on your certification, but for your beginner level, I mean, that is the fair. All right, so we have students across various sectors of the world. All right, so I used to tell people something. Just imagine you get started in tech, and then after you've gotten started in tech, you started learning some tech skills. You get your internship, you get your certification, you apply for a job, and they are paying you $2,000 back. It does not stop there. You apply for another job, they are paying you about 100 and 1,000 grand. You apply for another job, they are paying you another 1,000 grand. That is how it is to make so much money in tech. Our people are going to watch Arsenal ball. If you're an Arsenal fan and you decided to go and watch Arsenal and you left here, Arsenal will not. Of course, some people can hack this system now and then you just see that network has gone via. And because I said Arsenal will not win. I did not say that though, but in case at the end of 90 minutes, you can text me and let me know what the score is because I'm going to watch it from here too. So let's go ahead. Let's start. One thing we do at Dataforte is to make sure that we empower Africans with skills and tools to succeed in the tech-driven world. That is why we are in Lagos, we are in Abuja, we are in Port Harcourt, and then we are in three other African countries, which is Ghana and then which is Ghana, and then South Africa, Johannesburg, and then Cape Town. All right. So what we know best to do is to empower people, break into tech, make serious money from tech. Please don't believe anybody that said there's no money in tech. There's so much money in tech. So much money. So I started, I started my journey in tech, became financial, I gave my financial breakthrough in tech. Even personally, what I'm doing now is there's something that happened when I was in Abuja some months ago. Somebody gave me a job in my feed. The job is $9,000, but because the money is small, I have to make sure I wave it down to somebody which is just coming up. And the $9,000 is for 3 months contract. It's a whole lot of money for him because it's just coming up. All right. That is one thing about tech. There's job because there's innovation every day. And once there's innovation every day, that means that there's going to be job. All right. What you just need to do is to make sure that you position yourself. All right. Position yourself. And that's why we said empowering African with skills and tools to succeed in the tech driven world. All right. So about Dataforte, let me quickly do a brief introduction of Dataforte for you. Dataforte has strategic partnership with these companies currently. This company currently, Andela Intersuite, Flutterwave, Konga. All right. Some of our students are working in Google Nigeria, some are working in Microsoft, some are working in PwC, some are working in MTN. Now let me go back and be very realistic. Some are working in Google as their software dev, junior software dev. Because when I say some are working in this, what are they doing there? Some are working in MTN as the analyst, some are working in PwC, Deloitte as the analyst. All right, so data analyst. All right, some are working in Institute as their cyber security person. All right, so this is our headquarters in Lagos. This is our headquarters in Lagos, number 42, Sakati Nobu, Victoria Island, Lagos. All right, so a leading tech academy committed to affordable world-class education, located in VI Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ghana, and we offer both physical and virtual learning model options. All right. So for those that want to learn training in data science, software development, cybersecurity, digital marketing, blockchain technology, product management, project management, even if it's not here, so far it's on our website. We do that at Dataforte. And we have some of our recent strategic partnership with some platforms just as CompTIA, Google, AWS, EC Council, Microsoft, CompTIA, EC Council. It's for our cybersecurity. Google, AWS, Microsoft for our cloud, AWS for our data analyst too as well. So, and then we had one partnership with Nestor and some other reputable company. All right, the purpose of this partnership is so that when our students are done and we are pushing for job, we are their next best. We are their next line in action. Because one thing about tech is number one, once you've gotten the certification, the skills, and your portfolio, the next thing is you need to look for jobs. All right. So it is better to look for job as an individual, as a group, than to look for job as an individual because it can be very frustrating. That is why even the scripture said one will chase what 1,000 and then two will chase 10,000. It did not say two will chase 2,000. It said it will chase 10,000. So when you are in a group of community of people, it becomes more easier to go ahead and hit the nail on what to hit the whatever they are eating. All right. This is a very good question. I'm going to be very sincere with you. Somebody with SSC, sorry for I love to answer people questions so that they will know that I'm along. We are both flying. Jonathan, you said somebody with this SSC can be employed by this company you mentioned with the tech certificate. The answer is yes and no. The answer is what? Yes and no. All right. So let me break it down. If you're a beginner person, if you're a beginner and if you're a beginner entry, for you to get this kind of job might be difficult, but over time with experience, you become an authority in your field. You can easily secure some of these jobs that you mentioned. All right, but let me prove it to you that most of the jobs that people with SSC, because we have them in our cycle, we have them in Dataforte, we have them around us. But people that got these jobs, they started from remote jobs, work with companies. Because one thing that you do in your 3 months of internship at Dataforte is to make sure that you work with big companies to aid your portfolio. Let me tell you something. Your employee wants to make sure that your portfolio is boxed up before they can commit work in your hand. All right. So if your portfolio is not boxed up, don't expect your employee to give in so much to you. All right. So your portfolio has to be very, very boxed up for them to commit so much to you. All right. So one thing, the question now from what Jonathan said, somebody with SSC, can they work with this? The answer is no and yes. No, because you are just a beginner entry. There are people that are way, they are better option than you currently because you are a beginner. All right. You are just learning for about 3 months. There are somebody that are beginning for 4 years, 5 years, even with the SSC, they get jobs. But it's on rare occasion. These days, to be very sincere, people just want to look your portfolio. All right. So there are some skills that people don't look at. We want to work with some of this company. They just look at let's say your portfolio. What have you done before? Let's say you've done something beautiful before, and then they saw what you've done, just saw something we've done. Somebody said, "Can we see the agreement with HP?" Go and check the group where we sent the email that HP sent, even not just HP and MasterCard. So there's nothing like hype, all right? This speed limit don't come with bad energy, all right? It's too late. If you have the bad energy, just carry it somewhere else, all right? There is an email. We even send the email on the groups before even people that have been taking out more than 600. So please carry the hype and then whatever you think it is, carry the bad energy and go. All right. So for Jonathan, so it is possible, yes, and then no. All right. Yes and no. So it takes over time to build. It takes over time to build your what do they call it? It takes over time to build your credentials. So once you build it, you can easily get this job. But for it's a beginner level, it will be very difficult. So what we advise our beginner entry people to do is to look for remote jobs because remote jobs rarely or does not want to see your certificate. What do they need it for? So apply for remote jobs, apply for remote jobs, apply for remote jobs. Remote jobs pays as much as $700, $1,000, depending on then what you are looking for. So let's go back to what we had doing. Let's go back to what we are doing. All right. So this is our for that man that asked questions. This is our partnership with Mastercard. There is an official statement that's why the whole this was even on 17th with Mastercard. And then there is HP or us actually. All right. So somebody said, why choose Dataforte? What makes Dataforte very unique? All right. So what makes Dataforte very unique is hands-on training with an industry expert with not just to go and move people from somewhere to to not just move people from somewhere to be teaching maybe somebody that just finished kindergarten to be teaching tech at Dataforte. All right. So people that are well grounded. We are doing something in our Lagos office this Saturday. If you can make it, I would really appreciate it. I'm inviting everybody that is in Lagos to our cloud code fest. So if you who are interested in what is this cloud, what is totally free, what is happening in the cloud, how does this cloud thing work? And we are bringing MTN, like your MTN engineer is coming to be around. It's going to be around in our headquarters in VI. So if you can make it, I would really, really appreciate it. All right. To our headquarter office in Lagos, number 42, Sakat Nobu, Victoria Island. All right. MTN DevOps engineer will be around. So if you need any question, if you want to beat MTN, maybe they swallow your data, come around. So that was a joke. All right. So we teach people with hands-on training with industry experts, reward project and then portfolio development. This is our calling because one thing I believe is if your project is not well built, is your portfolio is not well built, it's very difficult for you to get jobs. All right. So we help you build your portfolio to your taste, to the taste of your employee. All right. So internship opportunities with top tier companies even with HP, we have students doing their internship, all right? We can PwC, we are preparing internship for our student currently, our current course students, and then we are finalizing the internship where company that they'll be working with how they are going to be doing it. All right. So that is one thing that makes Dataforte very unique, because I believe that there is more to learning skill. Because what is the advantage of the skill that you have that it is under your table and then you are not using it for the world to explore? And then the best way to use your skill for the world is to get jobs. All right. And one thing about tech, some people say it's difficult to get jobs. You learn tech, you do not get jobs, you do this, you do not get that. People that are getting it, they do not have to work. All right. The difference between them and you is two things: information and exposure. I used to tell people, if you want to get jobs in tech, number one, you need information, because there's somebody that knows something that you do not know. And then exposure, you need to get out of your shell. That's the best way to make money in tech. Get out of your chair. All right. So we have our globally recognized certification. We have globally recognized certification. Then we have affordable tuition and then scholarship opportunities. All right. Affordable tuition with scholarship opportunities. That is what make Dataforte very, 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 very distinguished in the tech market. All right. So we are in number 42 Sakat Noble Victoria Highland. We're in Nova Central Office for Zone 5 Abuja. Port Harcourt, I do not really know. Is let me because the name is 21 Bequere Street, Wosu Street, the line, Diobu, Port Harcourt, River State. There's one of somebody that went to the office today in Port Harcourt to make inquiries and then make payment for his own program. All right. So let's explore some of our programs. We have cyber security. All right. We have blockchain development technology. We have data. This is just, I think, 15 minutes gone. I think we have less than 15 minutes to be out of here, so that those Arsenal fans can go and watch how they were going to be beaten. Data science, data analytics, all right, software development, digital marketing, product management, project management. And if you want to check Dataforte curriculum, let me type something: www.dataforte after the program, or you type it on your second phone so that you will not be opted out from this live section. So www.dataforte.io, click on it. I've sent it to the group. Then you don't need to leave. You can use your second phone, or when you are done, www.dataforte.io. Once you click on www.dataforte.io, the next thing you want to click on is you want to make sure that you click on the program you want. Once you click on the program you want, the curriculum will show. So once the curriculum show, you know the program that you are getting into. All right. So you get the syllabus and you see how compared. There's nobody that has seen our syllabus. I will not say this syllabus is too detailed. All right. With this syllabus is too detailed. So we have a lot of success story. And then let me tell you something. All the programs I showed you are in high demand. The difference is positioning, because somebody can say we've made this mistake before, and this is also is high demand. Cybersecurity is in high demand. Cybersecurity, a lot of people start venturing into cybersecurity. And then one thing is cybersecurity are very, very sensitive. When do you start? Okay, last 3 months, what have you done? Why can we trust you? Where's your project? So you now get in for internship, whereas we are still doing all these things, they are still using, because but we know that it pays a lot. Cybersecurity pays high. Everybody knows that one. But before you start paying you high, it takes time, it takes expertise. This is raw truth that I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm not going to mince words because of money or something. But it's the raw truth. Cybersecurity pays high, but it takes time. Let's be very sincere with ourselves. But if you need, okay, I want to learn a tech skill because I need to make money as fast as possible. Project management there, you can use it to start getting remote job. Business analysis are there, you can use it to start getting remote job, even physical jobs. Everybody needs business analysts in their business. Digital marketing is there. You can set up a digital marketing agency. Now then be ratio. It's like you can literally start learning digital marketing this month, start making money this month. That's how blood money digital marketing is. All right. Because there's nothing so much tech, you just need the understanding. You set up a ad campaign for different companies and you make your money. All right. So depending on your work, on your passion. But somebody said it's not passion, it's money that they want. All right. So if you're after the money and then you're after the big bag, cybersecurity is actually very, very good, but it takes time. All right. It takes time. I'm going to be very sincere with you. UI UX is also very good. You can start learning UI UX within 2 months. You get your GitHub portfolio ready, start applying for jobs, and then you get jobs that pays in dollar as much as 400, $500. I mean, for a beginner level, that's why I said as much as that. All right. So these are some of our testimonial recent one, the recent one. Like What brought you that I showed you, that what brought you to this webinar was Daniel. Daniel did this, you can also do. So this is Daniel. Daniel was in our Caro festival last year because he needs to come and share his experience, how his month was at Dataforte. So he came, spoke to all the current students in the office. So he uploaded something on his status. I had to message him personally. Daniel, what's up? How are you doing? Uh, what's your company name again? See, I don't need to gatekeep. Before I used to gatekeep this thing. It's CyberSoc Africa. That's his company name. But so this is still him. Daniel is a 24 years old Nigerian. He works in Nigerian. His company office in Lekki Phase 1. But Daniel is also working in US as that's why I said it takes time. Daniel has been in cybersecurity industry now for about I think about 1 year plus thereabouts. It's either a bit above 1 year, a bit less than 1 year. And then he applied for jobs. Then on a afternoon, I think this is an afternoon that I sent him a message. I said, I just want to out of curiosity, I said, because he's a cybersecurity person, which organization are you monitoring now? He said all those banks. All right. So because he's working under a firm, he's not standing alone. No. He's working under so he got a job under a firm. So he said he's working he's monitoring all those banks. I said, Alpha, good morning, all doing well. Your job pays as much as $20,000 annually. So I'm just trying to know what's the IP about this cybersecurity. Forget all these advanced people with cybersecurity. Let's go back to the people that are just coming and said, good morning, boss. CyberSoc, no. Remember the CyberSoc that I just showed you earlier, where he's working in Nigeria? I mean, Nigeria does not pay much. So CyberSoc, no. The ones abroad is around that range. All right. So he started from learning cybersecurity, started after learning, build his portfolio. So this is how the journey used to be. This is how the journey used to be. The journey used to be once you learn the skill, there's no you can't omit a process. All right. So I'm trying to answer simply more. It's a process. Me too. I'm being very sincere with you. I'm not that passionate too. I just want to make money. When I've made the money, then we do our passion. Simply more. I this is it. So what is making the money now? Let us learn it, make the money, then we can keep pursuing passion later. All right. Maybe my own passion was to become a medical doctor. I was even in medical school to my year four. Those that know me know. So I just fashion and then learn tech during COVID. And then from there, I got my own breakthrough. So now, if I now become whatever I want to become in the future, big, and then I retire, I can go back and go and study the medicine and pursue my passion. And my own medicine is just community medicine, just teach people to treat people for free. So that passion will come later. All right. So somebody said, is it possible to make money from tech, learn and make money? It is possible. All right. It is possible, but it determines some high level of intelligence and dedication. There is no intelligence without you being dedicated. All right. So I'm going to be very sincere with you. So intelligence comes from what? Dedication. So this is Daniel. This is another person. This is Antonia. She got a job of $500. All right, from $500 to $800. That is what he's getting every month. But he's working with a US company, so you can see the time. He's working in the nine shifts. So I just transparent, see you the employment letter as possible. There's another person on our fourth club that is in $1,000 monthly too as well. All right. So depending on the tech skill that you are, how you can apply, and then how your CV is. So let me show you how Daniel got his US job. All right, shall we? If you are following me, let me know you are following me. Let me show you how he got his US job. Let me show you how he got it. You are following me. Let me know you are following me. Let me know you are following me. Please, we need to go and watch match. Oh. If you are following me, let me know you are following me. Let me know you are following me. All right. You can just type something. I'm following you. Just put fire emoji so that we can start. Or you are using one eye. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go sharp, 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 sharp. Let's go because we need to go and watch this match. So let me show you how he got his job. So after he learned the skill, then he do his internship. Then the thing is, Dataforte. After your internship at Dataforte, all right, After your internship at Dataforte, we do something. We start applying into different Nigerian companies as intern, external paid internship for majorly for our field because the slot the slot is few. So what we used to do is we used to do it for our physical student. Now, virtual student we do Dataforte internship. That's why the pricing is different. All right, they will do Dataforte internship. But our physical students that are interested in internship start applying. Internship to you are applying. We apply for different companies, and once they see Dataforte, they get the job. So if there's a space for intern, and you let us know that there's a place for intern, just send it to us. We apply. We give it to our student. That's what we do. We network with different companies. So let me show you how he got the job. After learning his skills, after learning the cyber security, so he's a analyst. So in cybersecurity, there are different types. There's analyst, there's GRC, there is architect, cybersecurity architect, there's cybersecurity engineer, there's governance risk and compliance, there's analyst. All right, so he enrolled as an analyst, becomes certified as an analyst, writes his certification, did CompTIA, he did is it ICO, ICSP, then he did this other certification, EC Council, everything under 9 months. That's why I said your dedication matters a lot. So your Lawrence, I'm going to answer your question. Your background, educational background, does not really determine does not really go a long way. All right, it does not really go a long way. It goes a long way. So don't let me discourage people that are studying. All right, so it goes a long way, but you feel me like I'm trying to make a balance. So let me show you through the roadmap of how he got this job. So once you get the certification, then the next thing he optimize his LinkedIn. Dataforte will do that for you. Do his LinkedIn optimization, position himself for jobs. We have about 1,000 website where you can get remote jobs. Then we send it to him. Then he start firing, applying for jobs, applying for jobs, applying for jobs. He got about two in the US as a cyber security ICT analyst. All right. So for those of you, I want to become an ethical hacker. I want to become sit yourself down. You job out opening have you seen that they put ethical hacker? Is it you that are just actually for you to become an ethical hacker? It takes a process. So you need to learn the red. There's blue team and the red team. So there's a penetration tester. There's a different kinds. For those that have a bit knowledge about cybersecurity, will understand what I'm talking about. So after he optimized his CV, so he started applying. He did interview. We teach you how to do interview. He sent code emails. We did you how to send code emails at Dataforte. Then he did interview. Did I think he did about 16 interviews. Out of the 16, two actually accepted him. All right. So for how we got this job is it's in Nigeria. This company that is working for Lekki Phase One is so after his certification, we see that he passed all his certification because in data photo you write exam. Yes. So when we noticed that he passed all his certification and he was a very exceptional student, the one that writes a recommendation letter because VI and then we just go to the office and submit it. There is somebody in this place that can fit perfectly for you. To be very sincere with you, to be very sincere with you, to get money and to make money is under one factor. Dataforte will do their own best, but you have to do your own extreme best. All right. So to make money from tech, it simply lies in your hand and the hand of the institution that you are. All right. Because there's something that they call community. There's something that you cannot do this journey alone. That's why I quote something initially that one, we pursue what 1,000, two, we pursue what 10,000 according to scripture. So if you are doing 1,000 to pursue 10,000, if you are the only one you want to learn tech yourself, you want to go on YouTube and learn tech, it's fine. All right. All right. Joseph, when you said your address in Port Harcourt is close to my house, you can just stop by tomorrow and check. Somebody did today. All right. So we are doing if you are for Port Harcourt, I'm still going to drop because we are doing a free event next 2 weeks in Port Harcourt in the office. Just little people, free physical event. All right. So that is that about that. How we got the job, so we give him a recommendation letter, we write and then apply and then he gets the job. So it's that simple. It's not something that is difficult. All right. But it requires your own level of dedication, your own level of putting in the work. All right. Just putting that for the next 6 months of my life, I'm putting my life into this thing. But before you say you want to put your life into something, make sure that you are eating. When I mean you're 18, if you have a job, don't quit your job. Because some people can be very extreme. They can be very extreme as if they are the author of the life. They know what will happen. So if you don't quit your job, you have any business, don't quit your business. The aim of tech is even innovation. You can innovate your business, you can innovate your place of work. We have students that when they finish their certification in Dataforte, they got promotion, especially in this field, data science. If you are working in any company, insurance company, and you have your data science certification, put it in your CV, apply for promotion in your space of work, and you definitely get it. All right. So that is one thing about data for. If I'm making sense, just type fire emoji or just type any emoji and let's go. So this is Ahmed Aliman on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, I told you that I would teach you everything that you need to know beyond tech, how to get jobs. So this is Alima on LinkedIn. He said somebody that is saying data photo. Do you have this is data photo? If you see in the middle, you see ACDT USA. It's our accreditation with ACDT, this American Council of. There's our code number in between. That's why there's a term. There's our code number in between. That's why there's a term. So you see, we are proud, Kinikon. You've been so we have accreditation with American Council of Training and Development USA. So this is Ahmed Aliman, one of our students at Dataforte. Said today I want to appreciate Dataforte for the unwavering support I have received since the time I joined the community. Believe me, when you find the right community to guide your path into tech, the journey becomes very easy. Dataforte has come through for me since the inception, and I marvel at the information and I have about cybersecurity. She's a lady. Alima is a lady. So if you're a lady here, you don't have any excuse because most of our students that even do well currently, they are lady. They did exam yesterday. Yes. Cybersecurity people did their exam yesterday. And then when I was there, I was there with the instructor and I was very proud to see that 90% of them had above average. Yes. 90% of them they have above average. All right. So if you are new into tech up communities by Dataforte offers invaluable support. She's just praising our just praising our just ringing our bell. I mean, we accept it. That is Alima. This is Air by Mena. There's something we call Fourth Club. So if you're a Dataforte student, there's a Fourth Club. All right. So if she is a BA student, business analysis student, but she serves air. She's a physical student in our physical hub in Victoria Island. All right. So she gets access to a program because of that, because she saw the program and said she's interested. Then we applied on her behalf. So I'm currently attending the official launch of She Thrive program by Providon. Such a great opportunity. Then so they help you in keep your business. So it doesn't end with cybersecurity, it doesn't end with all those things. So if you have questions now, this is the best time to keep typing your question. I'm going to see everything. I'm going to read it all out. This is another of our saying. This is Elvis. These are people, these are mature. See, Elvis is you for you to know that these are normal. Elvis is the tallest man in that place. All right. If anything is not going well, we put it to your face. Dataforte, you are not doing something right. This is how you should do it. So we said the power of tech community. As a tech, one thing I've come to value is community. Being part of tech hub communities like Dataforte and active tech colleagues group collaboration has been a true game changer in my journey. All right. True game changer in my journey. Let me know read. Send my sister guide to tech up communities like Dataforte and the amazing coactive tech we have prepared to collaborate with. Yusuf is our front end student. Said if you're here to find a tech space that is intentional and empowering, if you're a techie, especially in all this thing that I'm seeing is a screenshot, just go to LinkedIn, copy it, and go and search it for yourself. All right. All right. Accountability and opportunity. This Dataforte community might be what you need. All right. Then another of us, this is a project management guy. He's a real estate person, but he learns project management in Dataforte. One of the biggest blessings in my tech journey has been finding the right term, and that is Dataforte tech career. All right. So this is what we do at Dataforte. This is just a little bit of the screenshot. We cannot put everything in a file. So you can just go and check it. You can just go and check it. You can just go and check it on LinkedIn. So what we do is these are advanced scripts. So please, all these ones is not. These are like 10, people that have 6 years experience. That's how they are making this money. So these are. I see it as Fabu. Don't mind them, my assistants. She's the one that prepared this slide. When some of the students were showing, they are making. So these are people that have traveled. They are even in the place. They are working in maybe US. So it takes times to be here. This is not time. It takes time for all those things. So another thing, just take your mind off those ones. Another thing you are going to learn at Dataforte is multiple virtual internship, all right, with different companies to build your portfolio. All right, that is what you'll be doing after your 3 months of training, so that you get exposed to 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 the real world. Then there's job platform guide, how you can get job, just like Daniel, comprehensive guide on best platform to apply to jobs for jobs with the retail value $50. All right. So this is what you are going to be getting. You get your skill, we help you build your portfolio, teach you how to build your portfolio. No, we only have one center in Lagos, and that's in VI. That's our headquarters serving all over the world. So how to use LinkedIn intentionally, we decide not to move to the mainland. So there are a lot of demand come to the mainland. We said if you said we should you to come to the island because there's flexibility in our time. You can even be coming once in a week if you are registered for a physical student. So how to use LinkedIn, how to use job boards, how to code email, CV and cover letter, websites to get remote jobs, your elevator pitch, how to write a bid, how to gain work experience for your trying site. So these are what this is after you've learned your skill, we teach how to get a portfolio, how to use job boards, how to write code emails, and how to do on all those things. All right. If you are LinkedIn, okay, very good question. I've explained this thing. Your 3 months virtual internship is totally free. Nobody is paying you. Yes. I'm very sincere now so that the time will not come and say it should be it's very, very free. But there is external paid internship for physical students. After your virtual internship that is free, you get your certification. You now want to do external paid internship. Reach out data for I want external paid internship. But what we do is write letter to different companies because it is very, very competitive. All right. So we make sure that we get our student external a physical student external paid internship. External paid internship. All right. So you get your external paid internship and then you are good to go. All right. So for physical students. So if you have any question, just let me know. Just let me know. And then that external paid internship is not 100% certain. All right. Some people want it, some people don't want it. Sometimes it can take us 1 month to get it. Sometimes so it depends on when there is opening on grant. All right. It depends on when there is opening on ground. So let's go. Please ask questions. Ask questions. This is very 20, but we have about almost 50 people here. Please ask your question. Ask your question. Ask your question. And because we are leaving now, I don't want to miss this first half. We are leaving now. For you to believe that I'm leaving now, I can even on my TV now. So ask your question because if before I introduce you to the scholarship payment plan, all right, somebody said all these things that I'm getting at data for this is our name, Black KY. You don't see where I said American Council of Training and Development Accreditation Data for USA. Our certification is well respected and recognized. You can just type ACTD. Just type all these things that I'm saying. Don't just believe me. Go and type it. All right. Go and type it. Go and type it. All right. So let me show you. All right. So we posted something that this is a place to be, a community to relate with. Learning in demand skill is no longer negotiable. All right. Somebody said this is the best decision she made ever. Learning at Dataforte. So these are some of our programs. So what to expect after 3 months. I've not introduced the scholarship intention. I have to skip it so that I'll just do it once and for all. Then we close. All right. So what to expect is 3 months of rigorous training, 3 months of internship, all right, to apply to your skill, mentorship from industry experts. Like I said, mentorship from industry experts. MTN DevOps engineer will be live in our headquarters on Saturday. If you are not doing anything in Lagos on Saturday, come. If you are for virtual, stream online. Let's do this together. All right. Globally recognized certification. All right. So we last 2 months, we brought somebody from Deloitte to our headquarters in Lagos. Just two. So mentorship from industry experts. That's what we best know how to. We network with these people. Even somebody that's asking that jam question of HP, we are looking for how to bring somebody from HP to even come and talk. There's even free HP laptop for the best graduated students in our cohort. All right. So that is what we are offering at Dataforte. So somebody said nobody figures it out by standing still. You need to start now. You will figure it out as you go. So for those that want to enroll at Dataforte, For those that want to enroll at Dataforte, let me be very sincere with you. Anything tech, anything that is not Ponzi scheme. Ah, there's one you added in Yoruba. I'm going to say it in English too. That Owo laughing wow, that it is money that you use to what to look for money. So if you want to learn any tech skills at Dataforte, all right. So somebody said very good question. What's I'm going to answer all those questions. Just keep typing your questions. I will go back and answer your question one by one. All right. So just follow me and follow me and follow me. So there's something that we do is people that wants to get access to our virtual training is 75,000 instead of 150. But no, 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 I won't do that. Because the reason why I won't do that is because my team already won Premier League. So I'm giving you, for those that want to learn physical and virtually any of our tech skills virtually, there's 3 months of training for you. There's 3 months of internship for you. There's global certification for you. Everything that they are doing in physical class, the curriculum, everything, you have access to it. I'm giving you for 50,000. For you to know that I'm not lying, let me show you something on my phone now. Let me show you something on my phone. So please permit me. This is somebody that paid. Today is May 07, 2025. This person enrolled for a virtual class. How much can you see here? 75,000 naira. All right. 75,000 naira. Data analysis, virtual data analysis. You can see. Her name is Ido. I will not say this on. All right. So, but for those that won't die here because you came, you left your football and then left everything, I'm going to be giving you for 50,000 naira for just 10 people. That note that the price goes back to 150 after this class. All right. So after the slot has been taken. All right. So for physical students, instead of 400, I'm going to be giving you for 200. But I will not stop there. I'm not going to stop there. Listen to me. I'm not going to stop there. Because you are coming to the office, I want to give you 50,000 for your transport. All right. I want to give you 50,000 for your transport. So you're only paying 150,000 one-off payment. And you are splitting the money, you are paying 100 and you are paying 100. So it comes to extra. So if you are splitting, you pay 100, you start your class. During the course of your program, you pay additional 100. All right. Pay 100 to start your class. During the course of the program, you pay additional. But if you are paying one off, you pay 150. I'm giving you 50,000 naira so that you can use it to sort your transport for the course of your training. You're only coming twice, or if you are doing weekend, you're only coming only on Saturday. So everything that is being taught during the week, we sit you down and teach you on Saturday for those that want to learn Saturday. All right. So you are getting, for those that want to learn for 50,000 naira for virtual program, that's less than $30, and you are getting a global certification for $30. That means you are in the right place. All right. And this is because of the partnership. Single-handedly, we cannot do this on ourselves if there's no external sponsorship. We've had sponsorship with Near Capital, we have sponsorship with Mastercard Foundation, we have sponsorship with HP. So that's why we are trying to make sure that we subsidize our pricing so that everybody can get it. For the first fastest 10 people, we are already leaving now. First 10, so you are getting at 50,000 naira. Use the remaining 25,000 to do your subscription so that you will not miss out on any class. Or you go and buy MiFi so that you know that for this next 3 months, it's you and your destiny and tech. So the next cohort starts on the 12th of May. That's next week, Monday. Lagos starts on the 12th of May. Port Harcourt cohort starts, I think, 2 weeks after. All right. There's no accommodation from Dataforte whatsoever. All right. There's no accommodation. So we are just sorry about that because we keep getting this accommodation. Cannot provide accommodation. Accommodation on its own is way expensive. All right. Very, very expensive. So we believe we are going to get there, but students should sort their accommodation by themselves. All right. So virtual 50,000 naira now tonight. Physical, it is 150 one off, or you deposit 100 to complete the remaining 100. So let me show you. So yeah, somebody said if I can pay for virtual now, yes, you can later upgrade to physical. Very, very solid. All right. So this is the account details for the first 50 people. I want to pay 50,000 now for their virtual. So once it's completed, the price goes, it turns back to 75. That's why you see somebody paying 75 today and we are calling it 50. If the person see this video, the person can even sell for me. Some people they've paid 250,000 naira today for physical and we are reducing it to 100. If you such people see it now, they will swear for me. All right. So, but that is not the thing. The thing is, We are giving back 50,000. Go and use to do your subscription. And go and use for your transportation. Just pay on 150, one off payment, and you are good to go. This is the account details for you to pay. So I'm going to leave it here. Please type your just take a screenshot, make your payment, come and type your question. And if you paid, send your receipts to, let me type where you are going to send your receipt to the admin of the group that you are in, or you send your receipt to 802-845-11538. All right. So this is where you are sending your receipt to. Send your receipt to Dataforte admin, please. Please, and please. If you send your receipt and you don't get a response faster, just know that a lot of people are sending receipt. You can go and send it on our Instagram page. Our Instagram has a verification badge, right? Dataforte Instagram has a badge. Has a verification badge. So don't go and send to somebody else. This guy, you know that a lot of scammers out there, and you will not send money to anybody's account. You are sending money to Dataforte Limited. 122845879 for Zenith Bank. So if you have questions, please, this time for your question. Somebody said, hello, please, I want to know how easily we can navigate on the training platform for when it starts, especially for newbie. It's very, very easy. All right. So let me do it like this. The first thing, once you make it, you'll be onboarded on Slack. So that is your first assignment as a techie. You don't know what is Slack, you are introduced to Slack. You just go to YouTube, how to navigate Slack. It doesn't take 2 minutes. You are already in Slack. So it doesn't even take once you start from Slack. So somebody said, where's our location in Port Harcourt? Let me read it out again. Because that Port Harcourt Igeazibi. When I mean Igeazibi, I mean the name. I can't pronounce it. That 21 Bekwere Wosu Street, D line, Diobu, Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria. All right, that's it. That's it. So if you can just send a DM. All right. So please, if you are paying for fiscal is 50,000 naira one-off payment for everything you are getting at for the next 3 months of training, 3 months of retention. That's the digital paying. I think that's you just paying about less than 10,000 naira every month to learn tech from a global company. Or you pay 150 one-off payment, or you divide it by to deposit 100, deposit the next 100. All right. For the next 10 people, if you have questions, please, this is a good time to drop your question. Take a screenshot of the account detail. I'm not going to leave it on the screen. And then we are almost rounding up. Take a screenshot of the account details and then let's go. Ask your question. So send your receipts. Okay. Okay, see. Just keep sending your receipts. Send your receipts. Somebody said, please ask your question. How long do you take a SSC? And this is the question to be satisfied. Your certification in cybersecurity has nothing to do with. Okay, I think they finished first half already. I'm so sorry. So let's just use this break. We'll go and watch the second half. All right. So how long do you think it take SSC holders to? This is a good question. To become a cybersecurity certified, you don't need your certification. You don't need your certification in your SSC to learn cyber. It's another different thing entirely, right? It's another different thing entirely. So if you make payment, just let me know if you make payment. Send your receipts. Ask your question. Can one switch courses? You can switch courses. All right. Which one would you advise if you are somebody that wants to passion just like me and then simply more? If you are not after passion, you're after money, quick money. Just learn all these UI, UX, digital marketing. You can quickly start applying it. But if you're after big money, but that takes time, then you can learn cyber security, cloud computing. All right. So I think that advice help. So please ask your question. Yes, payment can be made in the location. Somebody came and made payment today in the location. So Tony Bet, but if you are coming to the location to make payment, it is 200,000. So Abuja address, let me type all the address here. Abuja address is Nove Central Office. Wuse Zone 5. ShopRite Wuse Zone 5. All right, for the Abuja. All right. So make your payment for virtual, it is 50,000. For physical, it is 150,000 now. If you are coming to the office, come with your 200,000 because they will never accept it. Then so people have been sending in their payment. Send your receipts to Hello at data, send your receipt to me, send your receipt to the number that I drop. Abuja, Lagos office is number 42 Saka Tinubu, Victoria Island. Abuja office is in Nové Center office, ShopRite Tuesday Zone 5. Port Harcourt office is in, see, who have been sending their receipts. All right. So Port Harcourt office is in, I need to search for that place again because 21 Bekwere Wosu Street, D line, Diobu, Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. All right. So ask me more question. What's the time and how many days? This is a very good question. How much for online class? 50,000 naira now. 50,000 naira now. 50,000 naira now. So if you are doing virtual, Lawrence, if you are doing virtual, let's know you are, because there's a club for virtual, there's a club for physical. So if you are doing virtual, you will not be in the middle. So you can't be in the middle. So if you are doing virtual, you do virtual, pay your 50,000 naira now, one off. That's all. If you are doing physical, you pay your 150,000 naira now, one off. You are coming to the office, come with your 200,000. That's no problem. Like this, I'm speaking to you, I'm going to be very sincere. I've been very sincere since more than 7 people have sent their receipts. So we have 3 people left. So let me ask a question. You can pay in location. All right. Somebody said, Tony Bear, you can pay. I answered you already. What is the time and how many days is the training in a week? Very good. For virtual training, it's twice in a week. All programs are twice in a week, and it's 2 hours. Very flexible. 2 hours, we are almost 1 hour here. 2 hours, you are out of here. You're going to do whatever you want to do. All right. You're going to do whatever you want to do. You're going to do whatever you want to do. That is how it works. So send your receipts to the admin of the group. Send your receipt to the admin of the group. Send your receipt to the admin of the group. Send it. So if you have any more questions, please type it. It's 2 more minutes for questions. 2 more minutes. I did not plan to use this time but I need to answer your questions. I'll be very foolish to say all these things and not answer questions. All right. That is the reason why we stay this long. All right. So please ask your question, ask your question, ask your question. If you made payment, just let me know you've made payment. Take your screenshot. Be part of why pay, why stressing yourself to pay above 50? I mean, you are a virtual student. Just pay your 50 now, send your receipts, you are good to go. For physical, send your 150, you are good to go. All right. Let's go. See, the 150 for physical ends tonight. All right. But the grace for virtual. So let me pose the number. Let me start from answering question 08228451538. That is Lawrence. So when do classes hold and what time? Our time starts from 10 to 5. All right. So for those that are coming maybe for 1 hour distance, they can go. All right. But classes is 2 hours in those times. So depending on the classes that you are taking, let's say for Lagos cybersecurity is Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday for weekend classes. For Abuja cybersecurity students, I'm just using cybersecurity as an example. We have Tuesday and we have Wednesday today. You can check our Instagram, you see that we posted them, they are planes. We have Wednesday, you have Friday, and we have Saturday. 2 hours, they are gone. All right. Just to make sure that it's flexible. And then if you want to wait around to learn, you have a very good and sophisticated environment. All right, for you. So Mohammed, I think I've answered your question. Very flexible. You're 2 hours in a day. Don't miss class, certification, and then after you've enrolled. All right. So that just said 7. We have about for virtual now. So more information about the Cloud Code Fest will be dropped for those of you that are in Lagos that want to attend. Our Cloud Code Fest is on the Holy Spirit. It's on Saturday 10 a.m. No African time. MTN DevOps engineer will be available. All right, number 42 Saka Tinubu, Victoria Island, Lagos. So, which more question are we answering? Which more question are we answering? In the absence of no question, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? So don't miss tonight. Why give us 50,000 when you can just pay your 150 or you deposit your 100? You can come to the office, then you make an inquiry, complete your 100, all right? Or you make your payment for 50,000 for virtual. All right. So take a screenshot, Once the slot is gone, then the price returns back to 150,000 for virtual, 400 for physical. All right. Thank you very much. No, Cloud First Festival, even if you are not our student, you can come. It's for everybody. Cloud is for the festival is for everybody. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. Ile Sosi Ascent, send your receipt, please. Send your receipts. Send your receipts to the number that I sent. Send your receipt. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go and watch our match. I think we try today. All right. So please, that would be the end of our section tonight. So I will communicate with you in the group so that you can then send me your evidence of payment. Thank you guys, and then see you during orientation time. You see me like this again. All right. Thank you. Cheers.